kind of trying to figure out what in the world I was going to fill it with. So I went ahead and I made it, had some extra material. Went ahead and sewed it together on my old sewing machine. I had an old 1950s sewing machine, but I love it. And I couldn't figure out what to fill it with. And I'm like, I've got all these bags. You know what I mean? Every time you go to the store, bags. And they just collect and they don't get much use, but they make a neat noise. So I put this all together, and like I said, it's the shape of a big dog bone. And I have just been stuffing, for those of you who, like me, don't want to litter and don't like all that. Normally, if I can get paper bags, we got one grocery store here that still gives paper bags. We're a little country town. But, you know, something to do with these bags. I mean, I use them for kitty boxes and, you know, cleaning up messes like that. But still, even when we do that, it still goes back to the earth and it doesn't disintegrate. So I started to just, you know, collect them all in big bags. And I decided that this would make an awesome dog toy. Now, granted, we got one little tiny puppy, got a baby husky. So this was being made for a baby husky, but I have a feeling our Kronos, baby husky, and it's a Nana. But I believe our Kronos is probably going to love this too, so I have a feeling I'm going to be making another one. But it's just real simple. You cut out the pattern onto your material, then you mark your guide spots. I didn't even do that this time with the little pencil. I just kind of kept my my sewing machine foot like right at the little bit before the edge of the pattern. You go all the way around, you leave a little opening on one side, flip it inside out, and you start stuffing. Just as easy as that. And check it out. So I'm not going to keep you guys on here watching me stuff this. But this is this is the other side where it's all finished and sewn up. And isn't it neat? It makes that noise. So anyway, I just wanted to share with y'all. Maybe I'll take a picture when I'm all done, because I didn't want to hold you up and keep you on here doing this. And so when you're all done doing, oh, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's see if I have enough bags right here. I didn't want to go have to search for bags. So, let's see. A couple more bags. By the way, we're Barnhart Farms. The little farm with a big heart. Or the little barn with a big heart. But, I'm thinking about selling these. So, if anybody's interested, let me know. Shoot me up. Hit me up. Say, hey, we're interested in that. Or something. And if you have something else you'd like to see made, I have lots of time sometimes. So we're just going to fill this one all the way up to the brim. Actually, I'm going to stuff it a little tighter. See if I have another bag over here. Many, many, many bags. So many. Oh, look at all my mess over there. I didn't even think about it. Oh, well. This is home. We're just happy little people. We don't have too much going on around us all the time. I have some readings, stuff like that. We have people come over and hang out, but nothing too big going on around here. Set some chickens. Alright, so I stuffed it a little extra full. And then what you're going to do is you just kind of grab this side, and my thread's way, 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 way too long for this. But, what you do is just kind of grab this edge here. Like I said, my thread is way too long for this. Holy moly, I don't know what I was thinking. But let's just go ahead and break this off. Some scissors. Just kind of snip it off, not a big deal. Just kind of tie a knot right there around the bottom of it. And then, like I said, you're just going to kind of turn this in. See where I had that little bit of a lip there? So just kind of fold it in. It might be a lot easier if I would pin this. I don't know why I'm jumping ahead like I am, but hey, it happens. So, we're going to start up here at the tip top. I'm just going to kind of get that thread, that inside, just about the same. All the way down the edges. I thought it might be kind of neat to put a zipper in here, so that's something I might toy with later. That way if it gets uncrinkly, which we all know plastic bags don't get uncrinkly. But, if you ever want to change the insides of it out. But, just going to pin it right along the very edge. That way you can get your needle in there and it still looks like a finished side. It's kind of all the way down. That's where I stopped with my machine. If you have a machine, it's great. If not, you can do this by hand too. As simple as possible. They've always sewn everything by hand. I mean, good gracious. Before they had some, I've got an 1800 sewing machine too, which I just love. But before they had sewing machines, they did it all by hand. And I like to say we're sewing our love into everything that we do and everything we create, which is kind of a neat way to look at it. Anyway, I do that with my food too. I stir my food counterclockwise and clockwise to stir in health and stir out anything that was there before it got to me. And so I kind of do that with my sewing too, and just kind of put a little bit of magic into everything we do, you know. So anyway, I'm still going along. I apologize. I keep lifting this out from in front of the camera, but I'm just having a bit of a time getting those ends to meet. I actually have to go in a little bit deeper because it's not wanting to stay right there. So see, it's a lot easier if you go from the other side, huh? Yes. And I do know how to do this, really, I do. Just kind of pin it like that. And we're almost there. I may have to refold the other side, but that's okay. It's all okay. I'm just going to meet up that side right there. And there we go. So all I'm going to do is go right along that little edge and just kind of stitch it all in. I am going to refold this a little bit deeper. I don't like the way that's puckering. No like it a puckering, man. Not good. Anyway, let's see. Ow, biting on needles. That ain't cool. Alright, there we go. Now, so what I'm going to do is take this needle and thread, and we're just going to go right along the edge. Right here. Kind of right where we stop. Where's that stopping point? Right in here. There we go. Now, most would use a colored thread that's not, but you know, this was an impromptu project, and I'm not being real picky about it. And it was an impromptu sharing it with you guys too, so I ain't picky about that either. I just thought it might be fun to kind of say, you know, if you have nothing to do, you got a little bit of material, and you got a needle and a thread, and you got an idea. It helps if you have a pattern. But sit down and create something. It's all whatever you choose. But anyway, now you kind of see what I'm saying. We're just going to go back. But yeah, everything in life is a creation. You choose the color, you choose the size, you kind of choose everything. Sometimes we don't even realize we're making these choices, these really big choices, and we are. As you go along, you can take your pins out. But you know, with every stitch, you put together something that wasn't there before. You know, with every step. It's a new something, you know, everything. And you got to keep that newness in it. Keep that vitality and that love. Creating something kind of brings something to your soul. Let you know, hey, you're here. Look, you create. I know I used to go to work 60 hours a week, and I didn't think I was ever creating anything. Although what I was doing was felt more like volunteer work than I ever did a job. But I was not, I was seeing it, but I wasn't seeing it. Now I see it all, man. Even as I'm speaking about it, I'm seeing it all. But every aspect of our life, we can choose to create or just, or not. And I say create, you know. The more that you express, the more that you move into yourself and begin to be the creator of yourself and your world. And you just see really neat things manifest. I mean, when we start creating and working with our hands and our mind is allowed to, yeah, we're focused on this, but if it's something that you love, something that you're passionate about, like I said, guys, I'm just kind of doing a fudged up job here. Not fudged up by no means. It's exactly what I needed to do, but I have a feeling I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put in a... So if you're working on this at home, you might want to choose to, oops, I messed up a stitch, but that's okay too. I got so busy talking to you, I forgot what I was doing. So, almost to the end of it. And then we're going to give this, well, Anana is sleeping, so I don't think she's going to get it right now. But hey, as soon as she wakes up, Anana has a new toy. I'd rather sew on my machine. If you can't tell, I like my machine. But we're going to fix this one a little bit. Yeah, I'm old school too. I have that little apple thing there, you know. That one your grandmother always had. Yeah, well, you know what? They're freaking awesome for holding on to pins. You know? They need to make a magnetic apple. Oh, hey, there's a thought, guys. Somebody jump on that one. But just got to keep doing those little stitches all the way around. Got that other pin up out of the way. I think it's just kind of in the way more than it is anything else. So see, we're still just right there along that outer edge. Oops, did it again. It's okay. See, I mean, it's like that with life. You just don't sweat the little stuff. Just don't sweat the little stuff. It's like, it's okay. It is what it is and will always be what it is, and that's okay. This little project has only taken maybe an hour and a half, if that. Just a really quick, little, fun, get in your zone kind of project. You know what I mean? My mind was just all over the place. And no matter how long I tried to sit and meditate, I couldn't do it. My mind just wanted to keep jumping back in. And I finally had to put my hands to work a little bit, which my mind was free, because with every push and pull of the needle, I see different things and different aspects. And, you know, your mind, it's a working meditation. Some people say, you can't do that. Oh, well, yeah, you can. It's just really nice. And then, you know, these beautiful thoughts come to us as we're working our needle, because, you know, everything is relative. But I think that's the last needle. That's the last stitch. I'm just going to take this little end where my sewing machine stopped. I'm going to kind of blend it all in here. Just a little bit. Getting ready to go backwards again, huh? Every time, man, every time. So I'm just going to bring it right into this end. And yes, my thread was way too long. And I'm just going to go over it like this, because like I said, I'm probably going to be taking that out. So I really didn't care what it looked like, and putting a zipper in. But I just want to see if they play with it and they really like it. And if they do, then I will go from there. You know what I mean? So I'm going to tie it all up. There's some of you out there that may say, oh, I sew this way. Well, that's great. We all have our own way. And like I said, I'm just doing this for fun, and I thought it'd be nice to share. So it's not about perfection. We're not really trying to, we're just sharing. So nothing has to be perfect. Sometimes the best things come out of the imperfections. Or the best lessons, anyway. So, or what we see as imperfections that aren't really imperfections. It's just our point of view. So, there really isn't, you know, I kind of contradict myself a little bit there, but there's no misperceptions. Anyway, there we go. What do you think? I just love it. Yes? Yes, yes. Love it, love it, love it. So, and now Anana has a new bone. And nice and squishy, squeaky. I hope everybody can hear that. That's so nice. It's better than those squeaky toys that go, you know, you hear the squeaky, squeaky in your ear and it makes you nuts. This might make you nuts too, but hey. Anyway, have a blessed day. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.